What's up?
What's up? I think we're live now.
Let's see if I can get in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Always have adjustment issues, always. Anyway, we're going to see so we can see you guys over there. How are you guys? Welcome to our live. Got a lot of new people.
What's up,
So,
Noah?
hey. All right, how do we make it so I can see them over there?
That's good.
There we go. All right.
That was good.
Hey, how are you? All right. So tonight is
What's
I wanted to say it was like a get to know us tag, but
really.
you guys know us, but there's like a lot of new people on here
Lots
that
of
don't
news.
know everybody. Okay.
That's true.
Hey, I'm finally catching you guys live. I know. Hey, Barrett, how are you
What's up,
guys?
Barrett?
Barrett Vlogs. How's the baby? So cute. I love it. They just have a little baby. Okay, so we're live. We are
Live.
Going, I know. We Living Kim's on. Hey, Living Kim. All right, so we kind of have a rule here. It's the
What's the
only
rule?
real rule we have.
Only
is
real
that
rule we have.
we just want everybody to go ahead and if you see somebody new on the chat or on here, go ahead and subscribe to their channel. Head on over and subscribe. Make sure if you're on here and you have a channel, like let us know you're on here because then it automatically shows your channel name and people know who to subscribe to.
Correct, Amundo.
Am I right?
Correct.
All right. And so yeah, so we were kind of thinking about what to do tonight, and I said there's so many new.
We got a good one though.
So many newbies and people here that don't all know each other that we were like, let's just do a get to know each other like question and answer. So,
But this is like really good question and answer. This is like really good.
I feel like it's very heartfelt, if that makes sense. I'm heartfelt, deep, heartfelt, deep.
Same difference.
Same difference. Yes, I have a Diet Big Gulp right here. I'm not ashamed to just drink it during the show. The show.
The show. The
Mike
show must go on.
All right, who do we have on here? Mike and Nessa. Hi, everyone. We have a channel. Who else does? Awesome. Everybody go subscribe to Mike and Nessa. Living Kim. Awesome. The Barretts have one. Noah, you have one, right, I believe. And yeah, and I need to go back through. I think YouTube, you guys, sometimes I notice like there'll be some people and then I'm subscribed to them. And then I go back to look later on and I'm like not subscribed to you.
Yeah.
So make sure
check
you're
that
subscribed.
out. Like
to
sometimes
everybody.
you might think you're subscribed to somebody and then YouTube's like,
I don't
automatically
understand why
unsubscribed you. I don't know why it does it, but it does.
Happens. Patty's on. Hey,
Patty, what's up?
Patty, Robbie's beans grew. Our little boys are growing beans, and Patty's been keeping up with them. Yeah, so he wants to show you, like, I don't know if he'll show you now or maybe tomorrow on Facebook. He'll send you a picture. Okay, what are we saying here? The Bears are saying we are trying to get back into vlogging. Yes, they have a cool channel. Go check them out. And they're they just had a little baby, so they're just trying to kind of
Excuse me while I use you all as a mirror.
So, all right, let's get started. Awesome. Yes. Should we give everybody like another minute or so, or just kind of jump in?
Maybe give it a minute.
We'll give it a
These
minute.
questions are good though. We were going through them before this,
I think we're good. We were kind of talking about
I was like, it's not your normal like hokey dokey get to know you questions. They're actually like decent questions.
Decent questions.
Yeah, questions.
Yes. What's going on with us? Let's see. It is Crazy Hair Day tomorrow at Homeschool Group, so I just bought a blue wig for myself.
She did. She did.
Be sure to check out our
Instagram.
Like our Instagram.
Not really, because she has blonde hair. Go ahead.
Oh. Our Instagram and Facebook for photos, updates on that. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
You got a pumpkin in your hand
I have a
over there.
pumpkin in my hand over here because I'm finishing decorating another one of our
More
rooms.
fall.
That would be a cool challenge, like do a pumpkin carving challenge or something.
Oh.
No, I would ruin my hand probably again.
I would do
All right, we have Dreamers Empire. Hey, Rich and Sarah. Hey,
what's up,
how are
Dreamers
you?
Empire?
All right, everybody, make sure you're subscribed to Dreamers Empire as well. We got some new people on. All right, let's just get started.
All right, and here I'm gonna fix this real quick because it's gonna keep bothering me. All this space over here. Sorry, this doesn't concern any
but you can't take that off over there because I gotta have that over there.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, there we go. All right, Rich just made it so much better. All right,
boom, for us. Doesn't affect you all at all.
Rich, where's the go? I know. And
that's
he just he shaved it off, and I didn't even notice until like
for like
morning.
over a day.
I was like, "Where'd your beard
I did it
go?"
like 3 days ago, and she's like, "Wait a minute."
I don't know. He's been gone a lot during the different courses and stuff.
Different stoof.
Yes. All right. So questions. You guys ready? We're gonna just jump on in. This is a get to know us night. If you're just getting on here, a lot of you know us, but we all don't know. I don't know.
We all know you.
We know you. You know us in some ways, but not all
like
of us
this.
know each other. Does that
But
make
not
sense?
like this.
I don't think
these are good questions.
This is getting
These
a
are
little
deeper.
bit
Are we gonna also answer these though
we
too?
Are.
You
we
and
are.
I will answer.
Yes,
okay.
and we're gonna try and read as many.
So
as
we're
we can.
all participating, everyone.
Everybody is participating.
If you want to.
Tonight. Okay. Let me bring up my questions.
And if you could please smash that thumbs up.
Give us a smash if you like us and want to.
Because you don't just click the thumbs up anymore.
Smash
You
it.
smash it.
All right, hold on, guys.
Wow, you got a lot of stuff
I know,
on
but
your phone. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Every
You
time I
have
go
so
to
much
this-
stuff on your phone.
You guys just talk amongst yourselves real quick while I bring up the questions because I had them on here.
No wonder your phone's going to die in no time.
No, it's at like 32%.
Do you want me to bring the charger over?
We're good until it gets
Okay.
down to like 10. All right, get them talking and I'll find the questions.
All right. So Mike and Nessa said sub Bear Vlogs. See? Very cool, guys. That's how it needs to be. So Noah, don't forget me. And I'm backtracking here. And Noah's saying hey to Dreamers.
Okay.
Dreamers Empire. All right.
All right, I have my questions. Up
Pretty
here.
cool. We got 12 people already.
Okay.
So I feel like that's
Hold
a good
on, guys.
mix.
I'm sorry.
We're pulling it up. Did you Dunner today? Oh.
No, I did not.
I
Not
was like,
today.
wait
I've
a
gotta,
minute.
I know. I've got to have to.
She's been like on top of this Ray Dunn stuff like crazy.
like cray.
Cray.
All right, hold on.
She wants me to get in the mix.
I told him he needs to go with me.
She thinks I'll be able to like snag some good things.
Oh my goodness, I can't find the questions. Hold on.
I can't even imagine if it's like people are like pushing people over,
I know.
grabbing Ray Dunn mugs.
I'm sorry, guys. I had the questions and I wanted to.
What's up, Dreamers Empire?
Give me a minute. Keep them talking. Come up with a subject.
Well, the subject is we're going to do some questions and answers with Sarah.
I know, but I cannot find the darn questions. I might just have to go with something else. Here I got it.
There's
I got it.
R.
I got
Johns says, hey guys, hey. What's up,
Yeah,
R.
R.
Johns?
Johns. Hey, who are you?
Right
Awesome.
there-ish.
it. All right. Sorry. Ready? You guys answer?
Okay, here's the questions.
Okay.
Roll.
Some of these are not. This is not the same one. All right. First question. Who is your hero?
Oh, these aren't the same ones.
It's fine. It's a start. Who is your hero?
She found such good ones.
Who is your hero? It could be a superhero. It could be a person. Answer that question. I'm going to let you guys find the other questions. Richard, you get them started.
Who is my hero? I don't know. I don't like that question, I'll be honest. Because I feel,
anybody?
I mean, I think of like a hero, I almost think of like a superhero, right? Like a
Mhm.
fictional person. Where like, some people say like grandfather, and I could say stuff like that too, like relatives, but I don't know, that's a lot to put on a person.
Is it?
But Barrett Vlogs did say my grandfather for sure.
Awesome.
For sure.
There's someone else states it. I can't read it. Can you see?
Living Kim's kind of like me. She's like, I don't have a hero.
Right. It's like, I'm not sure.
Noah says Rich and Sarah. Woo-hoo!
Who said that?
Come saving the day.
Oh, awesome. All right. Superman says
Patty
Patty
L.
L.
I love Superman.
All
I
right.
agree, Patty L.
I found
I actually
it.
don't like many superheroes. For anybody who's a nerd like me, knows about like DC versus Marvel universe. I don't really care for DC superheroes that much, but I've always loved Superman. Like Superman carries that entire
Yes.
company for as far as I'm concerned.
We watched a comedian the other night.
Hudson says Batman. LOL.
All right. Next question. I found them. I found the right
found the
ones,
right
you
ones?
guys. Yes.
All
All
right.
right. Doop-doop. Okay. Are you a religious person?
See,
Yes or
these
no?
are so
like,
much
do you
better.
consider yourself to be a religious person? You don't have to say your religion or anything. It's just a question. Like, do you
Yeah,
consider
just in
yourself
general though.
to be a religious person? I would say
Dreamers
yes.
Empire says yes.
Yep.
You'd say yes for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you wouldn't think we're religious? Well, okay.
I don't know
Here's
because
my thing. I
obviously
don't wanna
religion plays a
say-
major part of like who I am and all, but it's a weird way of how you perceive of what you would call being religious. You know what I mean?
I guess I would say I feel like you're like misconstruing a little bit.
I
feel like for me, it's like I'm saying that yes, we go to church as a family every Sunday, but not just that, because I don't want to be necessarily attached to like an organized religion, if that makes sense. We're Christians. So I go for that kind of like, I believe who Jesus is and says he was, and we believe the Bible, and we read the Bible, and we believe in his teachings. And
yeah.
but I don't want to be like, I'm like religious in the sense that I'm like all about this one. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Am I saying it right? What would you say?
I guess so, yeah. I'd say I'm religious.
You're like, you're Christian. So
yeah, but I'm not trying to
you're not.
I'm saying I'm not like a Buddhist monk, like
Okay,
you
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Non-denomination. That's exactly what who just said that. Yes, my mom was like, I don't believe in a religion, but born again Christian. I agree. It's kind of like that. We go to a non-denominational church. Someone said, right on, religion. Yes, all right. I don't know. I guess you could say, are you spiritual? That'd be another one, but I didn't really know. That was just the question.
My answer is yes.
Oh, I thought it was no.
No, I never said no. I never said no. She kept
All
going
right,
after me.
all right,
I'm like,
never
I don't know why
mind.
she's giving me a- It's like, how
Okay,
dare you?
Yes, all right. Next question. I was like, what is he saying? Like,
I
right.
said I don't know in the sense
Gotcha.
of like I don't think of myself as this like super charismatic. Everything I do is about my religion. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like I do it religiously.
Okay,
that kind
gotcha.
Of, you know what I mean? Like we're like spiritual.
Right.
I don't know. That seems more accurate. All right. Anyway,
I was getting too caught up. Thinking we were like.
I was getting too caught up.
Yes.
All right. Next question. See, these are good questions.
I believe in Jesus, and that's where I leave it. I believe in Jesus.
that's not what it asks.
All right, but that's my Christianity. There you go. Next question.
Let's go.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am clearly an extrovert.
You're an extrovert,
but I can be an introvert sometimes.
See, I'm an extrovert introvert. It just depends.
I think I am too.
But
if I'm at a party,
being awkward,
okay, if I'm at a party and people are being awkward and not really paying attention to me, not like I have to, this sounds bad. Not that I have to be the center of attention or anything. I mean, if people like, you know how people, you can go somewhere and people are kind of rude and they just don't want to talk. You know what I mean? Like they're just to themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I can become super withdrawn and introvert because then I just feel like.
Like if everybody else is cliquish around you and you're not part of that clique yet, you feel like you just you escape into yourself. Because I don't want to be like super outgoing if you're going to be like, to me, you know, like, all right, I see a bunch of stuff. They're saying a little of both. Kim's like extrovert, and she wrote out. See, I'm both. Like, I'm totally
extrovert.
Both.
Heidi and baby, hey Heidi and baby, you have to sub to their channel. And Heidi, I have to call you because
you guys are gonna.
I know. I'm sorry, and it's me. It's not you. You're wonderful, and you are amazing.
It's me, not
it's
you.
totally me.
It's like a bad breakup. It's like it's me, not you. Right, I'm working on some stuff.
She says a little bit of both, mostly introvert. Patty says both. Great in social situations. Okay. Heidi there. Okay, let's see. It's all good. She says, and then human person says, I'm in. I can't read.
A beervert.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Next question. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. We'll try and get it. We'll try and like keep looking.
We'll come back around.
Are you married? Yes or no? Let us know in the questions.
What's your answer?
I am.
Yeah, they all
married,
know.
But
they
Rich
all know.
Lost his wedding ring.
I did.
You didn't want me to say this.
I see.
We don't know.
You don't even wear yours.
I'm wearing it right now.
No, you're not. You are not wearing.
I'm not. I'm wearing the engagement. I'm not wearing the band. Okay. Anyway, he was inside. He was sitting on the couch. The ring has never fit him perfectly.
No.
And he was laying on the couch and he hurt his thumb. We think his thumb's broken, and we think it may have fallen into the couch. And we just.
Or I lost it when I was playing with my kids on the playground.
We don't know.
And we searched all over that playground. We couldn't find it. And it's like, that's the only, it's either, because I lost it during this 24-hour period. So I either lost it here in the house or we lost it over there. It was like on Sunday. I hadn't gone anywhere else.
I think it's behind it. I really think it fell into the
But we haven't found it. I know.
We have to pull the couch apart. All right.
Anyway. But we're still married. Ring or not. Just so you know.
Okay. All right. Heidi and baby says yes. Okay. Yes. Liz is on. Hey, Liz. We have a bunch of yes. Barrett vlogs say 11 years. Awesome. Living Kim says not legally LMAO, but will be soon. Awesome. Patty L says widowed. Yes. Patty, I'm sorry. I know. And I think they had a beautiful love story and still do. I think she's got a really sweet angel up in heaven. Lone wolf here. Woohoo, human person. I like that. Heidi and baby says, oh no, okay. About the wedding ring. I know, I can't see the whole comment. All right, next question. Ready, guys?
Right. Next question.
I'm like, I lost the questions, you know. Do you have a favorite number?
Uh-huh.
And if you do, is there any particular reason why you like that number?
Mine's number 7.
Really?
Everybody says because it's lucky. Maybe that's part of it. I also like that it's prime. Right? There's something about that. It's like it's complete. You can't break it down any further, evenly at least. And so there's something about that, like it stands on its own. And then it's not too big because once you get into double digits, I just can't have a favorite double digit number. It's too much.
Noah says 100. I think that's a good triple digit number right there. Robin says 5. Barrett Vlog says 7. Living Kim says 6. Heidi and baby says 4. What'd she say? 4, 16. And then human person says 5, 7, and 13. And Patty says no. Patty, I'm with you.
Human person's with me at the primes.
I agree. Yeah, I might be a 5, but that's just probably because my mom's a 5, and I feel like I've always just been 5.
Just did whatever mom does.
She did. 11. 11's follow us everywhere. We were married on 11/11. We always look at the clock at 11:11. It's crazy. Awesome. Wishing Mouse is on. Hey, that's cool, Mike and Nessa. I like your name too. That's a good name. The names like that. Okay, Wishing Mouse says hi. Mm-hmm. Hi, Wishing Mouse. Robin says wow, and Noah says hey at Wishing Mouse. Okay, I'm gonna say 5. Mom, I really think it might have just been because I don't know why. I just liked 5. It seems like a nice.
I get that. I like 5s too. I totally get you. I like 5. I was born on like the 15th of the month, and so I like the 5 too. There's something about the 5.
And our oldest
and you have 5 fingers. You know, everything you do generally counts in 5s because of that in our world. So,
our oldest son's birthday is 5/5.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, I mean 5/5 11, but it's 5/5.
Gotcha.
Okay. Next question. It's Get to Know You Night, guys, if you're on here new. So we're trying to get all of us to all.
Guys, guess what? Wishing Mouse says. What's up?
What?
Tell us, Wishing Mouse.
Waiting, staring at the screen. Okay.
And does that say Wishing Moose?
No. Have we been saying it wrong the whole time?
Saying Wishing Mouse.
They're coming to Cali. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. We might have to do like a YouTuber meet and greet thing.
Like a little meet and greet?
Because there's a lot of us out here, I think.
There is a lot of us out here.
That's too funny. Awesome. Is it Moose? Have we been saying Wishing Mouse this whole time?
Like, human person's like, yes, it's Moose. I know.
Wait a second.
I don't know what happened.
Have we been saying Wishing Mouse for like months now?
There's just something when I focus my eyes
somebody else wrote Wishing Mouse just now. Yes. Awesome at Wishing.
But that's because we're calling.
No, I feel like they changed it. No, what? Yeah, y'all have been always calling it Mouse, but it's Moose. Oh my! You know what it is? I can't see it from that far away, but I'm subscribed to you.
Well, and we usually are doing this on our cell phone,
and it's like
and now I'm looking at it on the computer screen. And it's clearly Moose on the computer screen, but on the phone, like
no, she changed it a couple weeks ago. Okay, so it's on us.
Please,
all
still,
right.
our bad. Our bad.
We're sorry. We love you. And when you come to Cali, let us know. Okay. D Family Vlogs.
D Family
Hello,
Vlogs.
my friends.
What's up?
Awesome. Welcome. All right. It's Get to Know You Night. So answer these questions.
Get to know you night.
Subscribe.
These are good questions.
Everybody go subscribe to D Family Vlogs right now. We want everybody to get a lot of subscribers tonight. Okay. So make sure you're going through here and subscribe to everybody that says they have a channel on here.
Everybody that jumps on and plays the game.
No, I accidentally changed it last week. Okay. No.
Oh, now I feel so much better.
I thought so because I was like Wishing Moose. I don't know.
Way.
I mean, maybe there's like a Disney Moose. I don't know. The moose in
how does Wishing Moose do so well at Disney? Like
there's a moose in Brother Bear, aren't there? Like the two.
Oh yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right. Okay, next question. Do you have any brothers or sisters, and if so, how many? I'm an only child.
I got 2 brothers, older brothers. I'm the youngest.
Excuse me, I'm like burping, hiccuping. Excuse me for that. I was gonna just try and play it off, but I'm like they may have heard it. So, what about you guys? Let us know. I'm going to Disneyland in December. Awesome. Okay. I love Disneyland in December. I know
I do like Disneyland.
We haven't been yet.
We have a vlog of us being in Disneyland last December,
but we haven't been this year. Wishing Moose at all. So we haven't.
No, we haven't been since like July.
Since July. I meant to tell him that we haven't been in a while. I don't know what it is. Okay. One passed away. Patty's saying yes. One. Okay, in person. The mouse and moose and Brother Bear and Country Bears. Yes, that's true. My mom put 1 brother, 1 sister. We support you too. Awesome, awesome.
Who's that young girl with Rich?
Who put 8 girls and 3 boys?
Is there a young girl with me?
Who said that?
You talking about Sarah?
Who said that though? Is it Willie? Oh, Willie said that. Okay, so Heidi and Baby, did you say 8 girls and 3 boys? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jonathan's only a child. Willie, who is that young girl? Awesome, Willie. He's always giving me sweet comments.
Yes.
I have 1 brother, 1 sister, plus a foster sister. Awesome. All right, Willie, how many siblings do you have? If you have any,
Willie.
Let us know.
And Willie, you live like. I was looking at a lot of the comments recently. Willie gives some like
very
really nice,
like
good comments. I really do appreciate it. Patty L, you know you do.
You guys are some awesome.
But some of you all give like some serious, like genuinely nice comments, and it's really nice.
Some of you guys like, oh, what they say? What they say?
It's really nice. It's like if we have a bad day, it's an easy thing to look at that and just be like, wow, there's people that are like really nice out there and have a lot of nice things to say.
Yeah, I just know we really do appreciate it too, and feel the same way about all of you.
Nah, you guys are whatever.
Basic. All right. All right. Next question. Do you have any kids? Let us know. We have 3. 1 brother, that is enough, Willie says.
1 brother is enough.
I've been loving the fall decor series. Thank you, D Family Vlog. Yeah, you know what? It's different than what we normally do. I don't know how long
you've done a little of it before, though.
I have.
She's dabbled.
Like, there's a lot right now going on because that kind of seems to be what's picking up with us right now. So, and I love doing it.
And she does a great job.
But we've got some more like family stuff coming out. Some more family.
We'll mix it up.
Yeah, we're gonna mix it up.
We'll keep it
Rich
fresh.
hasn't been in a while, but it's because he's been super busy with some stuff.
Busy.
Okay, I have 1 little boy. Heidi and Baby Bear. It says their first little boy, Hudson, and they are so.
Congrats on the license, Patty L says. Yeah, so
Yes.
if you don't know, I just took my real estate licensing exam and luckily passed.
Yes.
So I am going to start dabbling in real estate. I shouldn't
Yes.
say dabbling. I'm going to like go all out and do this. So
Yes.
if anybody needs to buy or sell a home in the state of California, let me know.
Okay, all right. Let me
I will come to you.
All right. Deep Family Blog says they have one little boy and one little girl. Barrett Blogs, I did want to say, yes.
Sarah's like, stop plugging yourself.
They just adopt, right, in the process of getting.
Oh, very cool.
Boy who's adorable. And I'm so happy to see that.
Very cool.
Because they've been wanting to be mommy and daddy for a while, I think.
That's
so
awesome.
Very
That's awesome.
Okay.
And I know the adoption process isn't easy, so
Yes.
it's very cool.
Patty Elm says she has one son, Ryan. Human person, no, but I have 2 4-pod, one nut. That's awesome. And then Living Kim says, hi, yes, Noah is a great name. Okay. Yes, that's right.
Noah
She has a, you have a Noah, right? I believe. And then let's see, my mom puts 4 paws, our family. I used to have 6 cats. Yes, she did. Willie says, hey, Sarah, got help with her Ray Dunn. I know. I need to go to Ray Dunn addiction therapy. My phone, my food, and my Disney are my babies. I'm with you there. And then Noah and Emma. Yes, she has Noah and Emma. She's really cute little ones. You guys go check out their channel too.
Good names.
Yes,
Noah and Emma.
I love those names. I know. Okay, so we have 3. We have Robbie, Robert.
Is that from The Notebook? Was her name Emma?
No, it was Allie.
Allie, that's right.
Yes,
That's
but Noah was the number.
Noah was.
But
That's
Noah's
why I was
also
like,
such a good, just
no,
classic.
good names. Good names.
Classic
I meant,
name.
yeah.
What was I going to say about Rob? Oh, okay. So we have one. Our oldest is Robbie. His name's Robert, and lately he's been going by Robert. Like he's growing up. He's like
He's more sophisticated now. It's like it's Robert.
And then we have Joseph, who we call Joey or Jojo, and then we have Jacob, who's kind of just Jake or Jake.
Who we joke with his name all the time. Huckabee.
Huckabee, whatever. We just call him. Okay, so those are our 3, and then we have a cat, Mr. Macy. So we kind of have
Mr.
4
Macy.
boys. I'm kind of outnumbered. All right.
Which she loves it.
I do.
If you're gonna have another child, what would you? Do you have a preference?
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to have a girl just because we don't have a girl. But like,
She
I see
loves
my
having
friends that have
boys.
girls, and I'm like, ugh. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Like,
She loves having boys.
something about that age of like 5 to 7-year-old girls are not always the nicest over here in these parts. I don't know what it is.
Ooh,
Get a
Willie
little-
asked, did Rich play football or baseball in school? I played football.
Yes.
And I always liked baseball as a kid, but the baseball coaches always got mad that I was playing other sports at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I ended up just stopped playing baseball.
Right.
Their loss. No, it's my
Oh
loss.
my God. All right. Next question. Do you like to read? And if you do, who is your most favorite author?
Ooh, you go.
Oh
You
my
go.
gosh, you guys. Okay, so for a long time, I was into, like, this is not the great classics or anything, but I was super into Nicholas Sparks books. The guy who wrote
Which
The Notebook,
I mentioned the Notebook.
which you mentioned.
Yeah.
I was super into that.
Bring
And
it
right
back.
now, to be honest, I don't feel like I have time to read anything but like self-help books or parenting books or like some books for school, but I haven't read anything great. So let me know.
Heidi Baby said J.K.
Okay.
Rowling.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid says Noah. I have to get my kids in that one.
Wimpy Kid says Noah. Yeah.
Your
Wow,
book,
you guys are
Shut
pumping
Up,
them in here
Heidi
now.
says, okay, J.K. Rowling. Living Kim says, I love to read, but I don't have a favorite
Love to
author.
read.
I'm
No,
with
no,
you,
no.
Living
It's
Kim.
love to read.
I'm gonna move this closer because I can't see. There you go.
Well, then
D
let's
Family
move this
Blog
down.
says, I love to read. I
Get
have
me in the frame.
too many
But-
favorites to name them all. Human person,
That
I
is
don't
that.
read, but I regret it. That it makes me sleepy, right? Yes, I totally agree. At bedtime, it's like great. Charles Dickens, Wishing Mouse, yes. Willie
Wishing
says,
Moose.
Willie says, I like James Patterson and Stephen King.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. And then Patty says
Patio
mysteries and suspense.
and
I agree,
suspense.
Patty. That's good too. I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place. And I have this friend, I think Liz is on here. Her daughter, Amy, is like, Amy has like the best books, like recommendations. And anytime she ever tells me to read a book, I
Wishing Moose says
love
Barbara
it.
Park.
Barbara Burke, yes. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look into that. Nicholas Sparks is from North Carolina. That's
yeah.
right. Awesome. So I don't know, you guys. I mean, it sounds awful. Like
What?
that I don't know. I've read a lot of the classics, but I don't have
Yeah.
like an author that I read every single book.
You could be worse. Like I love reading, but I don't read novels at all. Like I very rarely will sit and read a novel for
Yeah.
myself. I read like books on like economic theory or real estate or like I just read,
Right.
or like I just read more like informative sort of books or like the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. To me, that's very interesting, but I can't read novels. I just don't get into it.
Right.
I think I just haven't found my genre though.
His genre.
Because I had a buddy say that because I really like sci-fi movies, and he's like, you should read sci-fi books. You'd probably enjoy it because there's always more.
I'm not that. I'm like a romantic.
Yeah, and I just don't. I
That's
can't
just
get into those.
Yeah, that's the beauty of reading.
So I definitely don't have a favorite author because I read more like for knowledge.
Yes.
Than for fun.
So me too. I just see a bunch of people writing.
Go on,
I can't read it all. Okay. I have living. Wait, is mom in here tonight? I think she means my mom. Yes, she is, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Red White Vlogcast. Go subscribe to him. Hilarious. They're so much fun. I love them. Hey, y'all. Wanted to say hi. I guess I'm on a crappy connection, so I might not be here long.
Yes,
I know.
Dr. Seuss.
Okay, John Green, Amy. Yes, I'm talking about you, Amy. I said that you always have the best book recommendations. Always for me. Like, I love it. So, okay, that's Amy. I said that to you. Mm-hmm. Human Person says The Brothers Grimm and Dr. Seuss. Yep. Willie Duvall says, what was y'all's favorite cartoon as a kid? Ooh, that's a good question. We got to think about that.
Yeah, and Wishing Moose said, yes, Dr.
Yes, Dr. Seuss. They didn't mean to change it. Stop.
It's Moose.
Yeah, my mom, she's on there. She's Robin right there. She'll just say hello to you. Heidi and Baby says Veronica Roth. Okay, I have to go through. Yes, C.S. Lewis. Yes.
I do.
Okay, I need to go through here.
That's true.
And like write down everybody that you. It's Moose till December. Okay. So yes. So lots of authors.
Boom.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. Next question.
Sorry for calling Rich Tom Cruise. Just like to give friends nicknames.
No worries. Don't worry about it.
He's fine with it.
I'm totally fine with it.
Okay, cartoon as a kid, that's a good one, so let's answer.
Okay.
My favorite cartoon as a kid, I mean, it was like always just Disney. Like I think I called the movies cartoons, but if it was like a cartoon on TV, I don't really know. Mom, you're on here, maybe you can say what it was, because I don't really know.
I liked all the classics,
like
from the 80s. I liked anything from like Transformers to Thundercats to Pac-Man. Used to have a cartoon when I was a kid. Anything like that.
Sailor Moon. I remember Sailor Moon.
But then I got a little bit older, and X-Men came out with a cartoon, and it was awesome.
Yes. Okay. Little Einstein says Wishing Moose. Oh my gosh, that's how old I am.
Little Einstein.
Our kids love Little Einstein.
I actually like Little Einstein.
I know, but I was thinking like,
very informative.
Yes. Okay. I like Scooby-Doo. Yep. Scooby-Doo's classic.
Strawberry Shortcake
and Care Bears.
Care Bears.
That was my thing. I never had a
Care Bear stare.
It was always a block of shows.
This wonderful love came out of their bellies.
Pac-Man cartoon. All right, next question. You guys ready?
Willie said, "I remember Pac-Man cartoons." See,
Willie, thank you for that question. That was a good question.
That was a very good question.
Okay. Let's see.
Smurfs. I did watch the Smurfs, Robin. I did. I enjoyed it.
Do you prefer talking on the phone or texting? And this is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I like to talk on the phone. Obviously, I'm a talker. I don't mind texting if it's quick, but I don't feel like texting should be the only form of communication I have with someone else because I feel like I need to hear your voice.
For me, it totally depends on what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, I don't have a preference. It's just a matter of what I'm trying to accomplish.
It depends on who it is and what I'm trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Human Person said, or Wishing Moose said texting. Living Kim says talking on the phone, LOL. Human Person said text. Barrett Vlog says texting.
It's mostly texting.
Rich has great taste in cartoons. See? Remember Thundercats? Anybody? Okay. Thundercats. Okay. Clifford.
Sid the Zion's Kid. Our kids watch this too. Yep. Okay. All right. Next question. Just gotta find it. Okay, this is kind of an interesting one. It's like, do you think there's any kind of an afterlife that exists? I definitely.
Well, we do because we already said that.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
Should I not have said this one?
No, that's a good one.
Okay. My husband was singing the Thundercats song. Smart kids watch Science Guy. Yes. Okay. Willie's saying texting because people can't talk forever on the phone. That's true. It's
going so fast.
Smart Heaven. Yes, I do. Okay. They're all saying absolutely. Yes. I don't know. I hope there is. My kids love Sid and Francis. Yep. Okay. So I think most of us are saying yep on that one. All right. Somebody said, Human Person, I believe it is a good, middle, and bad place. Yes. We were just talking. What was that show we were watching?
The Good Place.
The Good Place. Did you guys ever see that? It's just a fun comedy.
It's funny.
But yeah, you guys have to watch it just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's her name? Kristen
Bell. And what's the guy's name? Sam Malone. I just call him Sam Malone. What's his name? Ted Danson. I call him Sam Malone from Cheers. You guys are pretty too young to remember Cheers. Okay. And if you guys want to see a fun intro, we did an intro with like a Cheers parody. If you guys go back and check it out on our channel, you might. Rich runs around with a bonnet on. You might like it. Go find it.
It did not get many views. We put a lot into it. It didn't turn out.
All right, next one. Do you think it's better? I don't know about that one. The get married one.
Yeah.
So you this one. This one?
No, I like that one.
Okay, this one's kind of a...
This is a little deeper.
Okay. Do you think morals are universal or relative to the beliefs, traditions, and practices of individuals or groups? I don't even understand the question. I feel like I need to reread that a few times. Should I reread it?
So do you believe morals are universal, like morals apply to everybody equally, or that they are connected to,
like, what?
or that they're relative to whatever your like personal background is?
Okay.
Does that better? Synthesize it a little bit for you?
They're objective, which Shane now says. Okay.
They're
Ron says
objective.
relative. Living Kim's like,
yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Are
morals objective or subjective, right? That's almost a better way to say it.
I still am lost. What sport Sam Malone played before working at Cheers? He was a baseball player.
Oh, yeah. He's a baseball player for Boston Red Sox.
Morals are a bit different with cultural differences. That's true. They're relative, definitely. Yes. Wishing a moose. I don't believe in moral relativism. I think morals are ethical absolutes.
Okay.
I think
right. So you're objective. Yeah, it's an objective thing.
Okay. They depend on the society. I believe they are relative to your culture and how you are raised. Okay. Zoe, right on. There you go. Wish they were.
See, and I think we would probably all agree that there's certain things that are universal. Like almost in every single culture that's ever existed, they always believed it was morally wrong to murder one another, right? Like, so I think there are certain just absolute moral universal beliefs. And then I think then there's when you get into things that are just culturally different about people. And I do think culture plays a influence into how you develop your morals.
Awesome. All right, Gossmania, go check them out. Go subscribe. Awesome.
I believe in Rich for president.
I believe in Rich is running for president.
Knock it off, really.
Someday, maybe.
I believe.
I'd be a horrible first lady because I'd be vlogging everything.
That'd be great. People would love that.
All right.
Like this.
All right. Read Joseph Campbell. Well said, Rich. Got my vote. His life studying this. Hi, Living Kim. Hi, Gossmania. Okay, next question. We got a little deep there. Maybe we'll take a little more like.
Yeah, I like that though. I like getting to the deep ones.
Okay. Do you think people are basically bad or basically good?
Ooh.
This is a good one. We had like 19 people on it a moment ago.
Wow, that is hard.
Dropped.
So I believe obviously we're inherently born with sin, but I still believe people generally are born good. Right, like the heart, the intention is to be good, even though you're born flawed with sin. If that makes sense, but people get that all jacked up along the way.
I agree with the whole born bad, you choose good thing. I don't think you're inherently born.
I think people want to be good.
I think they might be born, but I think
sinful.
You have to choose to be.
Like people, I think you have this tendency to be born to look for your own interests first. But there's also part of you that's also born with the capability to love, too. Yeah, well, that's true. I believe that people exist on the good and bad spectrum. I like that, human person. Yeah, I like you said that way. Oh, my gosh. Two orchids is on! What's that? I'm such a fangirl right now. She is. Is this Karen? Yeah, she said it's Karen. Oh, my God. She's such a fan. Love you so much. I don't get like this about you. All right, relax. It's like you. You're making everybody else feel bad. It's like you and Matthew McConaughey, and I'd be like, yeah. Did you see how I wasn't even in that? Well, I'm with everybody else now. I meant. Fine, Sarah. I meant like, I see you every day. That's what she's saying about all you do. No, I love all you guys do, but I just said two orchids. You have to go check them out, and I love them. They do a lot of home decor and just. And Karen's adorable. And when you literally post a vlog, I'm like, I like get the kids to it. Now, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm sorry. Richard made me feel bad that I I'm joking. She's like a really big YouTuber and she's on our live right now. So I'm just a little bit like shocked. So anyway, you guys check them out if you don't already know them, which I'm sure you do. Okay. Yeah, your mom said a bit. My mom's on there. She's like, she talks about you guys all the time. I seriously, my mom and I will sit down when we get the kids to nap or something. And she comes over the day and we just like sit and binge watch two orchids. I'm not a friend. All right, let's roll to the next question. Next question. Tell her what we're doing right now. All right, Karen, here's what we're doing. Karen, we are answering some questions to get to know you next. To get to know you. These are good questions, though, not your regular, like, what's your favorite color? No. Good stuff. All right, next question. So flesh. Next question, y'all. Okay, let's see. Do you, we answered that one. Okay. If everything happens for a reason. Okay. Okay. It's asking, why do you think we met? But I want to kind of change around and be like, everything happens for a reason. And I want to know, those of you that are YouTubers,
what made you start YouTubing, and like what kind of made you want to go into that? And if you aren't a YouTuber and you're just on here because you're watching
Dreamers Empire said blue. When I said it won't be, what's your favorite question?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so if you aren't a YouTuber, what draws you to like watch YouTube? What makes you, if everything happens for a reason, like why? What is the reason like that you're intrigued by this?
All right.
Okay. 21st Century Mama, welcome.
21st Century Mama, what's up?
My children. I 100% agree with you on that.
That was like one of the biggest reasons Sarah got in it in the beginning.
Okay, Barrett, check Sarah's alter ego Glenda. Yes, I do an alter ego Glenda and Aunt. It's crazy. You have to see it. Okay, Dreamers Empire says reality interaction. I agree.
I agree. Yeah.
I have nothing else to do, says Wishing Miss. I like watching family vlogs. Reminds me of good old days of home. Yes, I totally agree with you. Okay, we have a bunch of others on there. Let's see. And that's where we started. Living Kim. Okay, and yes, interaction. Okay. For wanting to share all of our experiences. Yes, I think for us, for me.
Oh, Gossmania's on here too. What's up, Gossmania?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see you yet.
For me, it was a whole, like, we were in the Rich's military, he's a Marine, and we just wanted to start filming. Well, he was gone. He was deployed the whole almost first year of our little one's life. Mm-hmm. And it got to be this whole like way of just documenting our kids. Right. And then it became.
But it started off a regular blog that she would write.
Yes.
And he could update the whole family. She would like say what we're currently doing, where we are and all that, and kind of update the whole family. And then she moved it into the vlog world. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of took off from there. And I think some of why, everything's for a reason or purpose. For us, we see a lot of the reasoning and purposes that we're like part of a greater community. Right. And that's been really nice. Like people are saying interaction. I think that's what we're speaking to is like, it's really nice to get to meet and see people who you normally wouldn't have like seen, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
And other families. Like I feel like my kids gained so much value and wisdom through watching your families. You guys. Right. A lot of the family bloggers on here tonight, my kids will turn
with all the garbage that's on TV.
Yeah. And they will, and you know what?
Isn't it funny? You want to get away from the garbage? Just watch real people who are being good to each other.
Yes.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. And you know what? The other part too is that like, I feel like a lot of television shows for kids, they diminish and they demoralize the father, the dad. They did. The dads are like the stupid idiots, like they make them, whatever. I don't know where they get that from. And I feel like that's not. I have boys, and so like I don't need my boys to be feeling that that's how they need to grow up to be. So I love on our vlogs that we see with all of you guys who are family channels that you all support the same morals that we are trying to.
You're respectful of people. You're respecters of
we have so many people. Hey, from SoCal neighbor. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. 2 orchids, great for your children and to meet more families like yourselves. Yes, that's true. Wishing Mouse says, I agree, Sarah. 20% moose mouse, Yes, that's so true. And I hate it about TV. Yes. My daughter watches
Moana all the time. Yes. I do like Moana.
Yeah, very fun. We are big Disney people, you guys know. All right, next question. I'm sorry I couldn't read all of them. It was coming so quick, but we'll read them fast.
Yeah, I was blabbing.
Have you been to any foreign country? And if so, how was your experience? And if you haven't, what is the one foreign country, only one, that you have to visit before you die? Like that you will visit, you want to visit? You might not, you don't know it, but you want to visit it. All right. I've never been to, I've been to Canada.
You've been to Canada?
I've never been anywhere
Kind of foreign.
So let us know. Okay,
then where do you want to go? You have to go.
I've always wanted to say Italy because I'm Italian, I'm Mexican, I'm like a million different things. And then I really want to do Ireland, but now I kind of really want to do Spain.
Well, your mom said Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. Yeah, I know. That's true.
Then you get into that too. It's like.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to say Ireland because I just think I want to go to Ireland right now.
I like that.
Okay,
yeah, you're in Ireland.
Quick.
So I've been to a lot of different countries because I've been in the Marines, but it was all kind of like for work, had great experiences. But let's push that aside and say, where would I absolutely have to go before I die? I've never been to Europe, and specifically, I think I would have to go to, goodness, maybe like, I want to say Italy. It's hard to pick one country.
I'm saying Ireland right now just because that's in my head.
As soon as I say Italy, then it's like, but then I'll miss out on seeing like Austria and Germany or Denmark.
I don't know. All right, let's see what the people are saying. Okay.
What do you guys say?
There was
Definitely Italy,
Honduras, 21st. People are saying Mexico.
Patty L said Israel.
Jamaica.
I was close off the coast of Israel, could like see it, and they didn't let us go ashore.
Wishing Moose is going to. I'm sorry, I can't say. Wishing Moose is going to Tokyo or Paris in June. I want to go to Russia or China. I guess.
I want to go to Russia too. Been to China.
Yes, my mom said he's been to China. Italy for wine and spaghetti. Well, you had me at wine, spaghetti, bread. All that food.
You had me at Italy.
Yeah, like I want to do the Eat, Pray, Love trip. Like let's just go to all the places.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
2 Orchids says Italy. Yes, I know, and that's the thing is that I feel like there's so many different nationalities. I want to go to like all those places.
That's my thing too. Is like I have a Danish background, so when I say, "Oh, I really want to go to Italy," which I do, I immediately think, "But then I'll miss out on going to Denmark." So it's like crazy. How do you make that decision?
It's a big, big world.
Paris. That's the other thing. Like, how do you not go to Paris? We gotta go to Europe. Okay. We just gotta travel. Go ahead.
Okay. What is your career? Mm-hmm. And it can be anything. And how did you get into that field?
And it can be anything. Their career. And it can be
I meant like if you're in college right now. I'm a street walker. There's like college students. I knew he was gonna go somewhere back to that. There's like college students on that.
So I sell crack cocaine. I got into it young. All right. Go ahead.
Okay,
sorry.
Let's see.
I just said this is a family.
Like Wishing Mouse says, "Oof, I don't have a career," because Wishing Mouse, you're like, how old are you? I remember you've told me this before.
Yeah, Wishing Mouse.
So that's what I meant. Okay. So we said museums. Okay, Barrett says customer service.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm in nursing. 21st century mama. Awesome. Hiding Baby says stay at home mom. I'm with you, girl, right there. Okay. Gossmania. Before the birth of my oldest child, I was a personal needs assistant for special needs children in a local school. That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah, Wishing Mouse, you're 14, so you're good. But what do you want? Do you have an idea what you want to do?
What do you want to do, Wishing Mouse?
Wishing Mouse, 21st century mama says going for nursing, nurse practitioner, or doctor.
Oh, very cool.
Patty says nursing and hairstylist. Awesome. Gossmania says now I'm a photographer, graphic designer, and stay-at-home mom. Very cool.
Very cool.
I am a stay-at-home mom, but I used to be an elementary school teacher, but now I'm like still homeschooling my kids. So I'm kind of.
But you're a teacher in the co-op.
And then
she still actually teaches the whole group of homeschoolers.
Right. Yeah. And then you're a what? Who's this police officer? Who's on there? Oh yeah, Miss. Am I saying your name right? Miss Fab Fines? I think so. Police officer. Awesome.
Fab Fines, yeah.
Yes, awesome. All right. What is your career?
I am recently venturing into real estate. Yes. So I have a legal background, graduated from law school, and
he's a Marine. He's been a Marine.
And I was Marine, and so I'm still in the reserves. And so I'm going into the world of real estate. I just got my salesperson's license, and I'm working on my brokerage license.
Yes. Okay. Wishing Moose says, I want to be a lawyer and a theologian. Am I saying that right? Apologies.
Theologian,
awesome.
apologist,
You're
like
14
apologetics.
And you can spell it, and I can't even say it.
You want to be a lawyer and a theologian.
Hey, anything. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
It's true. It's very true. All right. Robin says, I got my hair, and today got my hair today, and the lady do it twice, and finally we got what right. I tipped well. Okay, yes, I would love to be like a hairdresser. I think too. I think
you would be good at it.
I would love it.
Be awesome. I can't cut my own hair. I hardly could shave.
I'm going to be a web developer. Heidi and Baby, awesome.
That's
good. 2 orchids. My hubby is an attorney too. Good for you. Very cool. Yeah. He started law school when we had just.
What type of law does he work in? I'm curious.
Love to know.
Yeah.
Karen, let us know. Okay, Wishing Moose says, ha, ha, ha. And Gossmania says, I also wrangle chaos. I would like to get a real estate license. Awesome. Corporate law, she says.
Corporate law.
Very
okay.
Cool. He did a lot of
I assume he's like in-house then, or else he represents people. But yeah.
Yes, awesome. All right, very cool. Okay, next question. Yeah, we were like, we have not done it. We do a live every Thursday night. We just do, and we kind of do questions
and
to get to know each
other. I've been to a court a lot, so I have the experience. Oh, very cool.
Who's is it?
Wishing Moose.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
I worked for a judge for like a year. So.
On his own. And I keep saying 2 orchids, but
on his own.
But
very nice.
But Karen, you guys are in
Ohio,
right? We are like obsessed with.
We're not obsessed.
We're not obsessed, but like
not crazy people.
But we've been talking about like I feel like because Ohio's Midwestish, right?
Yes,
I feel like it's like every time I meet a YouTuber, I really, really like relate to a lot of ways. I feel like I told Rich, I'm like, I kind of want to go to the Midwest. I feel like it's really beautiful.
So in my military experience too, and Sarah can totally vouch for this. I always click with the Midwest dudes, like,
and they're usually from Ohio.
And there's just something about whatever's going on over there. You guys just produce like awesome people. So, and then it makes us think like we should like consider
we've lived
like
in the
traveling
South,
to the Midwest.
We've lived everywhere but the Midwest.
We haven't lived in the Midwest. And we've hardly ever been to the Midwest.
Yeah.
So
anyway, but every time I watch your channel, I'm like,
but good people come out of the Midwest. I'm not making that up. That's a real thing.
It's very true. And it just looks beautiful.
Ohio fried chicken.
Where was I? Okay. I cannot read my glasses. He's an oiler at a big ship building company. They build new ships. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, Navy ships, Huntington,
awesome.
Very cool. Okay.
So we're sitting here in Southern California, and it was like it got to 100 degrees today out here.
Did.
And I was like, it's supposed to be fall. I'm fall baking. I've got leaves thrown everywhere. I've got pumpkins everywhere. And I thought, I gotta go live where Karen lives, where it looks like they have some fall.
Yeah, and so one of my buddies from Illinois that I deployed with and everything, we lived like pretty close together. He would always complain about California in the sense he was so like sick of not having seasons.
My mom
and he would say all the time how much he just wants to go back home because he misses the seasons. And I think there's something to that.
And he was from Shaker Heights, Ohio, right?
No,
that was another one. But my mom was
one.
just saying somebody was near there, and so I've never been. But that's the.
No, he was. I'm saying the guy from Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. That. Sorry.
But I did have friends that were in
fall is
Ohio.
finally
Cleveland,
here, she says. Oh, okay. I wish it was here. I don't know. We never really get fall. Like, I wish we did. But you know what? My home is all falled out, and that's all I need.
Sarah
I just turn the air conditioning on really high.
She makes it seem like
and
fall.
We feel like we have fall here. Willie says, how now? What is wrong with the South? Nothing's wrong with it. We love the South too. We were in Virginia. I don't know if they
were in Virginia, but then we were in
we've done a lot in
the Panhandle of Florida, which is definitely the South.
South is gorgeous too, and people are super friendly, and it was very nice.
True. That's
okay, if God were to grant you one wish, what would you ask for? This is a hard one.
That is hard.
Wishing Moose is in Virginia. Okay, so we were in Quantico, Virginia, near DC. And then my school, I'm in school at Liberty University right now, which I think we've talked about before, but our kids are crying.
Out in Lynchburg.
Yes. All right. So what is the one wish?
Tasmania is out in Mississippi. What's your one wish?
I can't even go there because I don't know. Because like I should do the right thing and wish for like world peace or something. But selfishly.
Wishing Moose says, I'm going to Liberty University tomorrow.
Oh, really? Oh,
How
awesome.
Cool is that?
I've never actually been on campus yet, but I'm doing my doctorate in education online through Liberty.
Oh, Karen, you have friends that work at Quantico. Very cool.
Oh, awesome.
We lived at Quantico. I had to do some training there.
Yeah. Okay, so one wish from God. What do you wish for? You're like, end hunger, world peace. I mean, what are you supposed like? Or can we just make it selfish?
You can make it selfish. But you opened it up.
Oh, her friend's a trainer there. Awesome.
Oh, very cool.
Okay. Barrett says, that is hard. I would have to say I would wish for perfect health. That's a good one. Gossipania. It's not possible, but would love my daughter back. I know. She lost her little girl about a year ago, and she was, 13, I think you said? Or would be 13. She was 12, I think. I know. I would wish for that for you too. Honestly, I would give that wish for you. Willie says, relax, Sarah. I was joking. I know you're joking, Willie. Heidi and baby, that is a really hard question. My family to all find Jesus. Yeah, that's actually a really good one.
That's
too.
A good one
too. That's like.
I also want to give mine.
I can't even give one now.
I wish for money.
Just kidding. I know, been Californian all my life. Wish we had seasons. Yes. My wish would be to end racism. Oh, you guys are like good people. You know what?
That's kind of where I was at, Willie, is like the idea of like, if I really could wish, like, could I wish for like to end all injustice?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the reasons I went to law school was because if you're paying attention, you can see like a lot of injustices in the world.
Right.
And it's like a way of learning how to right those wrongs. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That'd be cool if you could like end all injustice.
Right.
Which would include racism, you know?
Cure cancer, Liz says. Yep, that would be.
Cure cancer.
You guys, Heidi, I like that one too. Time to slow down. My baby is growing up too fast. Yeah, my oldest is 7, and I'm like, we just had him. Like, why is he 7? Agree with Rich. True. Amen, Liz. And then welcome back, D Family Folks. Yes, welcome back. All right, I can't choose one, you guys. It's too hard. Like, I can't really.
You have to pick.
Well, you go first then.
I already did. Everybody knows.
People to be more genuine and not so judgmental. Yes, that's a good one too.
I agree.
That's a good one. And Karen was always saying, she said on one of the vlogs, I was watching so many of your vlogs the other night when he was gone, like really late, and I was cleaning, and I'm like putting you on because just like my friends here, I feel like I have somebody, so I'm watching, and I think you said something about how you are genuinely a happy person, and you don't like to be around unhappy people that bring you down, and I thought.
Yeah, like there's people in your life that are bringing you down, but you're genuinely a happy person.
Right, it's hard.
It's
like, but I love that attitude, and I've been trying to kind of think that in my head all week, like, be happy, be that light, and be positive for people, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Barrett Blog says mine too. He will be 3. I know your baby's gonna be 3 months old. Yes, Liz's husband has suffered with cancer for 10 years, and that's a good one to end cancer. I mean,
so what's yours? You didn't give your. Did
I
she?
Can't.
She wormed out of that.
I can't. Like, I honestly can't. I feel like I can't. Like, there's so many.
All right.
You guys said all of them.
You
give one.
I said to end all injustice. See, mine wasn't bad.
That is, but I mean, you took it. Like now you took the good one.
Well, you can pick something else. There's plenty of
all right, I'll
out
think
there.
on it. I'll think on it. I surround myself.
What about to end all pain?
To end pain and suffering.
But you know what the problem with that is? Pain and suffering does teach us lessons, right? Like it does.
Until it's on me.
I'm not saying I want more of it or anything, but there, to some degree, going through hardship does actually like help better you as a person,
right?
And then you're able to even help others. And that whole process, there's something actually kind of beautiful about that process too. So I don't know.
Well, I feel like Willie just made it a lighter comment, and I like that.
Yeah.
But I was selfish. I would pick to be the richest guy in the world and buy YouTube. There we go.
Nice.
All right.
But you know what? That doesn't have to be selfish, because if you're the richest person in the world, you could do a lot. You could be doing a lot of good.
Okay, I got a quick story. I always do this. I'm famous for going off on tangents, and that's just me. And
Here we go.
Pack your bags.
Pack your bags. Get derailed.
Okay. So I drove through McDonald's the other day for the kids because one of our little boys, whenever we have to go to the doctors or something, I get him a McDonald's. Okay. That's like the only time they really usually have to. I got you. Like a special thing like that. Mm-hmm. So we drove through, and the lady.
Get your Happy Meal out of here.
The lady handed me like the wrong drink. You know how that can happen? Like it's the car behind you, and I didn't even bring it in the car. I was just like, oh, I think this meant for someone else kind of thing. We didn't order, and she almost goes into full tears, and she's probably like 45. And she's like, oh my gosh, please don't tell my manager. I have kids and I can't get fired. And I just got this job and I'm on probation for just starting. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah.
And then and she's like a hard worker. Like you know what I mean? You know, you can tell when there's people with attitudes, they're just kind of lazily doing their work. But then she was legit, like doing her work, getting it done. And I thought to myself, like, if I had this wish, if you were like the richest person in the world or something, or just even like, you know, really well off, like that's the kind of person I would just love to like write one of those tips or just hand them some cash. You know what I mean? Because you know they're working and they're like trying
hard. Yeah.
So anyway,
you always want to like do for those who are already doing for themselves.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
I mean? Like, there's something about that.
Yes, Barrett. I'm sorry, Barrett Vlogs. If your phone dies, that's okay. We're gonna just do a few more questions and then we're gonna hang up and get off. Okay. So next question. If you could be famous for one day, now here's where I'm going to trick you because you all think I'm going to say, who would you be? Yep. But I'm not going to say it.
Oh, you're
I'm going to say, if you could be famous for one day, what do you want to be famous for? Oh, she took it there. Yes, I did.
For ending all injustice. Oh, okay. I'll say
for owning YouTube. No, that's just like going what Willie said. No, I don't know.
What would you want to be famous for?
Okay, so this kind of goes back with the like cure cancer thing and all that stuff.
It kind of does.
What do you want to be famous for?
Let us
know. Teaching
presidency.
Something.
Nice.
Presidency. Right, Gosman, you'd be famous for helping people that need help, giving them encouragement. I love that. I love that. Human person
for creating world peace.
Yeah. Awesome. I feel like
I thought of something though that would be cool. And this is like if I ever did well and like well enough that I was working in the legal spectrum, I always think it'd be awesome if I could create a pro bono law firm that literally helps all these people who cannot get representation otherwise, but make it like so big that it could be like the center that serves like all of the Los Angeles area, something like that. And it wouldn't have to be just like, you know, something that you just totally lose money on because you're having to put, you could like train other like attorneys up that way who are just starting. And then that way you can like get their abilities and take them on and do other things with them. But I always thought like if I were growing a law firm, it'd be awesome to have an offshoot of just a non-for-profit pro bono law firm that could seriously serve the greater public. So if I were to be famous for something, I'd like to be doing something like that.
All right, D Family Vlog says I'd love to be famous for being a funny, good mother who was able to help her kids become great adults. Wow. That is really well said because what else matters? Your kids. Like if we stripped everything away, it's like if it doesn't start, you're totally right. I feel
like a fool for giving my It's totally true.
We have all grown stupider for that answer. You guys remember what movie? I say this like every week. Is it Billy Madison?
It is. I think it's Billy Madison.
2 orchids bringing happiness to all, and you do that. Like you seriously do. Human person. The only reason I know about the word pro bono is because of Drop Dead Divas. Oh yes.
Is that I don't know
yes, curing a disease. Mothers are essential. Yeah. I kind of feel like sometimes it has to start in your home. Like
you're totally right.
If you can't get your own thing,
like if you can raise good children to become good adults
that will go on.
What more? Like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, isn't that what matters
I
most?
Think that's, I think that's awesome. I feel like I've got to take that one. I've got to
that was a good one.
D-Family that said that? Who said that?
I think it was D-Family,
yeah. I feel like that's it for me. That's what I want to do too.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All right. Next question. That was really good, guys. See, I told you these questions were good.
Okay. This is kind of weird. I don't even know. Should I say that one? If you knew you would die tomorrow.
I like that she asks me.
If you knew you would die tomorrow, would you feel cheated today? That's our clock. It's so annoying. I wouldn't either. I feel like I've lived a great life.
I would.
Not a great life in the sense I've been so great, but like I feel so content with my kids and you and like.
I would mourn the people that I would be leaving behind.
Right.
But my personal life, I wouldn't feel like I was gypped.
Yeah.
Like I've had a very fulfilling, full of experience, all kinds of people kind of life. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
to include the hardships.
I feel like that's true. It's like I have to be great. I mean, I'm so grateful for my kids and my family. And it's like, I mean, I wouldn't want to leave them, but I feel grateful that I've had the opportunity to even know them. Does that make sense? You can be around them. Okay, Robin says, I love them together. Joey and
Honey Baby said, nope.
Make me cry. Oh, I know. Tom Cruise has the heart of gold. We shared a story about how people used to think that this guy looked like Tom Cruise when we were younger. I'm like, when we were younger. But Willie thinks it too. So anyway, yes, very grateful. Okay, so I think we're all on the same page there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next
but you know
question.
what that speaks of? That means you're content, right?
Yeah.
Like you have some contentment in your life.
Right.
All right.
Okay. What are the first things you do in the morning?
The first thing.
Like, do you check your phone? Do you read a scripture? Do you?
I go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. Do you have to drink your coffee right away? What do you do? Let us know. Give us like one thing.
I do like to have coffee like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it could be like
it's not just like the caffeine.
Brush my teeth.
It's that like process of like making it and smelling it and all that. Like I really enjoy that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Give the youngest a bottle. Play with my baby. He wakes me up every morning. Check phone and grab a cup of coffee. I'm with you, Karen. That's my thing. My phone's like right by me, and I'm like bloop bloop bloop, and then and that's why when you emailed me the other day, Karen, my phone went off by me, but it was like we were just waking up on this side of the world, the country, and I checked it, and then Rich was asleep, and I was like, Rich, and he's like, what? I was like, look at email.
Yeah, she did.
Anyway,
she did.
Craziness. All right, I'll stop.
And it was crazy.
Patty else says coffee. D-Family vlogs. Use the restroom and weigh myself. Oh, I like that. Yes. Lose 90 pounds and try. Wait, what? And trying to get another 50. You lost 90 pounds.
90 pounds.
I mean, like slow clap for you. So
slow.
That's like I need to
speed it up.
That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. Speed it up. Great job. Wow.
That's excellent.
Okay. Trying to think what else. Congrats. Yes. Okay. Next. I don't know what I do. I think I do the same thing. I could do coffee, phone, and coffee. It's just so bad.
Yeah.
And then probably hope the kids aren't getting up yet. Sure. First thing I think, God for another day with my kids. Yes. And
that's very nice.
Okay. Let's just do 3 more because then I'm sure people are getting tired. Maybe.
Let me see how we're looking here. Oh yeah, we've gone for a little bit now. We've gone for just a little bit now. Hit my snooze about 4 or 5 times, Miss Fab finds. I know that feeling. Whenever I have an early morning, if I already know it's going to be super early, I set my alarm even earlier.
Yeah, me too.
Just so I can hit that snooze. Because if I have to get up off the first one, I feel like, ugh. But if I can hit the snooze, it's like somehow I control it.
Yeah.
But really, I'm getting up even earlier. So it doesn't really make sense, right? No.
All right, what are some of your hobbies? And it doesn't, you could say
that's
YouTube.
all it is?
Yeah, I just want to know what some of your hobbies are. What are some of your hobbies? I know obviously probably YouTube, a lot of us, but what are some that maybe we don't know about?
What are some about
Patty
me
says, don't go. Okay, we'll do a few more. Only for Patty L. Patty's are
anything.
People. Yeah.
Anything.
Rock climbing. Awesome, Heidi and Baby.
Oh, I totally want to get into rock climbing.
And if you guys have not checked out Heidi and Baby, she sings amazing.
Yes, she does.
You need to go see. She doesn't just sing.
Yeah, honestly, if you haven't seen Heidi and Baby, you all need to go take a look.
Right there.
It's really enjoyable.
Amazing
videos.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Wishing Mouse says basketball. Awesome. Gossmania says I crochet and paint. I've crocheted too and knit. Awesome. Robin Steven says a million of them. Yeah, she has a ridiculous. She paints. I need my mom, Robin. She needs to start a YouTube channel with decor stuff because she's the one that got me into
That's true.
When I was a little girl, I grew up with her always doing fall decor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to her house and film her fall, and I have one of her Christmas.
Oh, you totally should. Yeah.
Used to play the drum, she says. Karen says, that's awesome. Patty says, sweet. Cello, Wishing Mouse, awesome.
Wishing Moose says hunting and fishing. What kind of fishing do you do? Is it like just regular bait fishing?
Yes. D Family Vlog says the Mr. D plays the piano and speaks several languages. That's so awesome. What languages? Cool. That's cool. Wishing Mouse says hunting and fishing. Gossmania, I just made a bunch of messy bun hats. I saw, they're really cute. Are you selling them on Etsy or just on, let me know. Yes, for fall to sell on Facebook. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Heidi, clarinet, saxophone, oboe. Wow. Mrs. Fab Finds, let's see, haha, 0430 hours. Okay. Willie says read books and play sports games. Robin says talent all around here. I know, seriously.
And she kind of yelled at us.
She did. She kind of screamed a little bit. She punched it. I want to take piano lessons. I know. Our little boy's taking lessons right now. Create. Patty says I have listened on Etsy, but was going to try Facebook. Yes, definitely. They're awesome.
Okay.
Wisdom Ask, the kind where you jump in the creek and fish someone's boat in the woods and catch whatever fish you can. Oh,
I asked because I fly fish and I love fly fishing. I grew up doing bait fishing a little bit, but then my dad and I learned together. Actually, I was already graduating college, and we learned how to fly fish together, and we love it. We've never turned back, so that's why I asked.
Yes, that's why we were kidding about the caps. Okay, so Gossmania, I used to play flute in middle and high school. Awesome, I played drums. You guys are so much fun.
Sorry,
I'm not wearing glasses. Okay, all right. So what was it? What were my 3 hobbies? I feel like it's definitely YouTube. Because I have to tell you, when I like. I'm like,
I feel like YouTube is a hobby of ours.
It is ours, yeah.
But you have your role, which is like the editing, some of the hard stuff for sure. And mine's all in like the technical stuff.
Do you guys do? Yes, and his is in the like. Yeah, his is more in like I don't even know what analytics are, like how to look it up.
She does.
Like now I do,
credit,
but
like,
I did it. He knows all that kind of stuff. And then he comes up with ideas. He comes up with a lot of great ideas.
Yeah, but they're never as good as hers.
So my hobbies right now are obviously, I mean, besides the kids and homeschooling, all that kind of stuff. YouTube, we're writing a children's book. And so like doing that, I love to write. Like I love the creativity of writing. I used to do a blog.
Yeah, I would say writing is your hobby for sure. Yeah, that's what the blog was, remember?
And then I think decorating and stuff. Like I like to I just like I could, like today I was going to Home Goods and he's like, how much are you going to spend? Because I need to know.
We need to put a limit on it now. Because she's been going to Home Goods and TJ Maxx every morning.
I'm not like a shopper in some ways, but anyway, all right,
she's been picking up this Ray Dunn stuff every morning. I'm like, let's set a limit now before you get in the car.
Cosmania, she goes, I need more funds to do all your awesome fall video like you made. You know what? A lot of the stuff I have is from my mom though, so it's like stuff I've inherited. I feel like
you know a hobby that is a hobby of mine that I haven't done in a while?
What?
Coin collecting.
Yes.
I used to collect coins all the time. I loved it, and it's like I haven't done it in like 10 years now. Time to get back to it.
All right, let's do another question, guys. Sorry, I know there's a bunch. I will go back and read all of yours, okay?
Oh, your mom said go to yard sales and thrifts. I decorate on a budget. And that's really true. She, like, what is so creative about Robin is she will find things like that people are like tossing out, and then she makes it amazing. Either she revamps it or she just understands how to best use it. And it just makes things awesome. So, yeah.
All right, what are some of your favorite movies? Maybe give us like 2.
Did I just get called weirdo?
No, it was me.
Did I just get called
Living
weirdo?
the best life. Yes, it's worth it.
I take it all back, Robert.
So we can laugh more on your experience. I know. I had a fun. You guys want to hear a funny one that happened the other day? I didn't vlog at all, and I wish I would have, but I'll tell you really quick. I went to do the Ray Dunn thing, and this older woman who was probably like 80-something, and I was trying to be kind. And she, I think 2 of our kids are leaving. Okay, bye. Thank you. She says good night. Thank you so much, Karen. Like, thank
Very
you.
nice seeing you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Please come by anytime.
Yes, like, oh my gosh.
You're always welcome.
This big thrill out of me again. Everybody go see 2 orchids also because they're amazing. You'll totally feel in the fall spirit. Okay, love you too, hun. Okay, so I went Ray Dunning, you guys, the other day.
Ray Dunning, it's a verb.
I went Dunning. And I'm a dunner. And this older woman is like, it's just me for the whole hour in line. I'm like, I am going to score so big here because there's not 10 million people and dealers. And there's always like the one guy that comes up that's got like a Star Wars
shirt on. The question was, what's your hobby? Go ahead.
I'm telling them this. Oh, I thought he was like talking about me.
I'm like, the question was what you had.
Okay.
No, go on.
So I always can tell the dealers because they're like these guys in a Star Wars shirt. And you're like, this guy doesn't care about Ray Dunn. He's just like a collector to resell.
He's just selling it on eBay.
So there's none of them there, right? Okay, yes. So there's just this little older woman, and she comes up and she's very feeble, like acting, and I was like, hi, you know, how are you? And then we started talking and everything. She's like, honey, I'm not here for any of that redone stuff. She's like, I'm just here to get a new clock because my husband's had the same clock since 1968, and you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and I'm
right.
I'm like, oh,
she
okay.
lied.
And she's like trying to get in. And
Liar.
She's like, I won't be as fast as you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get in.
And then what happened,
get my
Sarah?
clock.
What happened,
They
Sarah?
opened the doors. She's gone. She like took off to the Ray Dunn stuff. I scared Rich. He's like, oh my gosh, it's taking me back to Vietnam. She was gone.
Get down.
She took off and she like ran over to the Ray Dunn cart and like smuggled it all up, and I let her go ahead of me because I thought she needed this one clock in the store.
Fool! She got taken advantage of. You should have known.
Crazy.
It's Ray Dunn season. They ain't messing around.
Crazy Ray Dunn store. I need to come up with like a song for Ray Dunn, like a Christmas song. For, like,
The violent side of dunning.
the violent side of Dunning.
That needs to be a title to a vlog.
All right.
Go in, push some people around, call it the violent side
I
of
want
dunning.
Rich to
I
go-
will film it for
I
you.
want Rich to go with me just because I want to film and stand back, and I want him to be the like aggressor. Because I always want to wear like a Marine
I
shirt.
can't be pushing over old ladies. This would be
She
awful.
lied.
Get out of the way.
No, she lied to me. Like, do you know that? Like, it wasn't like I don't even care. I almost respect the dealer more, but the old woman that's like, I'm not here for any of that Ray Dunn stuff, and then she like knocks me down. She was sprier than a spring chicken. That woman. She did not me.
Sprier than a spring chicken.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna use that
Sprier
one.
is a word, but she is a spry. All right, we'll give you guys one more. Are you guys?
Last
I
one.
see people getting off.
This is the last one. People are
Do
leaving.
you ever see other cars in parking lots and see them walking in, and you're always like, "Are they there?" Oh my gosh, all the time. Expecting everyone that goes to TJ Maxx is going for Ray Dunn. Me too. And I'll like look around, and if I see them looking around once we're in there, I'm like, "Are you here for the Ray Dunn stuff?" And they're always like, they're kind of like coy about it because they don't want to like we don't want to show our poker face, like let our poker hand.
Poker hand. You want to show your hand?
Yes,
Yeah.
poker hand. You
Yeah.
do want to show your poker face. All right, one more. We're getting off because
One
we're down
more.
to 12 people now.
One more.
So, as you guys are sick of my stories, what do you think?
I don't know.
Did we say movies? No. What are your favorite movies?
What are your favorite movies? We're going to end on what are your favorite movies.
Uh-huh.
What are your favorite movies, Sarah? Sarah Ann?
Father of the Bride.
Yes.
1 and 2.
One
But
and
we're
two.
going to count that as 1.
Okay.
The Notebook.
The Notebook. Yeah.
You can tell my genre here, you guys.
Yep. Wishing Lucid, Aladdin, Cars, love it.
Well, yeah, Disney. I didn't even think about that.
Peter
It's true.
Pan.
Yes, Beauty and the Beast.
A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, your mom said.
Yes. I can't think of a third one. What are yours, babe?
Mine are movies like I cannot think of the name of the movie right now. It's escaping me. But
Christopher Robin. Is that the new one? Was that the new one? It came out. We watched the other night. What was it called? It was like Finding Christopher. No.
was it? It wasn't Finding Neverland.
No, something.
It was
ahead,
something
I'm sorry.
like
What's your
that.
movie?
Oh no,
I'll
it
talk over
was like Finding the Real Christopher Robin or something like that.
Something like that. Go ahead.
Or the I
Okay,
forgot.
what was your movie? I'm sorry.
I like movies that are like dramas. So things like Forrest Gump.
Oh,
or,
yeah. I mean, classics, yeah.
What's the movie that had Brad Pitt in it and Anthony Hopkins? And Brad Pitt is basically the Grim Reaper.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? Meet Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black.
I like movies like Meet Joe Black, stuff like that. Yeah, love those. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that one. We haven't seen the new I haven't seen that one, the Christopher Robin. We watched one the other day, and it was really good. It was a Christopher Robin one, but it wasn't that one. Breakfast Club, good one.
Going to the 80s.
Yes. Some of it's coming so fast. You guys are comments. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them. All right.
Shawshank, yes, Patty. I love if Shawshank's on, I don't care where it is in the movie. I'm ready to watch
He
it.
always turns it on.
It's so good.
He does.
It's
It's
so
a good.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I've
You
seen
better-
parts of it.
You better get busy living, or you better get busy dying. One way or the other, right?
All right. I think we're gonna. My husband's favorite.
Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. Go
When
ahead.
Kim says, "I'm back," I know I'm singing your thing.
That's how she said. She would put music notes after.
She would.
could,
She'd
yes.
like, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Song of the South. Because you couldn't buy that one for a really long time.
Yeah.
But the whole zippity doo dah, that one in that.
Zippity, yeah. Yep.
My, oh my.
That's
All
it.
right. Yep. All right, guys. I feel like I have to go and get stuff ready for homeschool group tomorrow, and I hate to get off with you guys, but I'm also having a bunch of ladies over for tea on Saturday, and I gotta clean my
true.
house.
We gotta clean.
Ask a controversial song. Song?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Question. Not song.
Okay, we'll do one more
controversial
question. Do you vote? You don't have to say what you vote.
Yeah. Do you vote?
You don't have to talk about.
And if you do or if you don't, why do you or why don't you?
Right, I vote every time. It's my right.
I vote.
American. It's my right as a woman.
American.
A lot of people worked really hard for me to have that vote, so.
Now she's gonna shame everybody who doesn't. A lot of men died for me to be able to vote.
For me to have that vote.
So how dare I disgrace them and not vote? So why don't you all vote?
If you don't vote, I don't care. I'm kidding. You still can't buy Song of the South. I know.
I know.
True. Oh, my leg's asleep. And my clock is really annoying.
Willie said Major League in Bull Durham. I love Major League, by the way. She's never seen it. I do enjoy Major League.
Never seen it. All right. Anybody?
And
not
vote. But
okay.
So if you don't vote, why? And if you do
I'm
vote,
too young.
why?
Wishing Mouth.
Yeah,
Wishing Mouth, you have so much depth. You're 14. Like, you are going
Kids are getting old
You're
quick.
going to be president. Like, and you're going to remember me, and I'm going to remember you.
Family says I vote.
I have Song of the South illegally. Yes. I vote. Different bugs. All right. Anybody else?
Anyone else? Let's just leave it at that.
Should we leave it at that?
Let's say goodnight.
Now that I shamed everybody into going out and voting. Love you all, sweet dreams. Yes, I vote, Patty. Okay, I would totally vote if I was old enough. Want to know who I would vote for? All right, let us know. Wishing Moose. Who would you vote for?
It's gonna be me.
Hey Sarah, did you show Rich that Kurt Russell movie? I sent you a tweet about. No, I have to.
What movie?
Thank you for reminding me.
What movie? I love Kurt Russell.
Oh my gosh, Willie, what was the movie? I can't remember the name. What was the movie? Tell me. Gosman says Rich.
Yeah.
Kim's face FB for I think.
Vote for me.
Yep. All right. Wishing Mouse, who you vote for? And then we're gonna. What is it? Oh, Nemo. Is that Nemo? What is that? Oh, is it Republic? What is that?
It's an elephant.
Is that for?
Whoa. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Elephant.
Republican.
So Republican, right? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, my Noah is having a tantrum and keeps throwing himself on me. Oh,
understand.
We go through that a lot. Yes. Okay, people are all sharing what you voted for. You guys don't.
You don't have to say what you voted for.
All right. If you don't want to, if you want to share it, we're fine with hearing it. But we won't make you share. All right.
Let it be.
Go.
Let's say goodnight. So.
Kia. We didn't do it this way.
Keep growing. Peace. See you manana, guys.
All right, guys.
Later, guys. All right.
Bye.
It was fun.
It was great. It's better than fun.
Get over.